Recognize yourself, please.
Tell them who you are and what you're
Bill.
My name is Randal Anderson. I own a small farm and vineyard in Frederick County, Virginia. I'm a member of both Farm Bureau and Virginia Independent Consumer and Farmer Association, but I'm here today just to speak for myself. I see House Bill 135's value in many areas. I'd like to mention just a couple. It'll strengthen relationships within a local community while enhancing and broadening the food security network. Neighbors getting to know those who work the land at a farm to fork dinner. I could imagine that they would become more interested in how livestock is raised and fruits and vegetables are grown. These opportunities would allow farmers to share their experiences with folks who, like myself, just a few short years ago, were completely disconnected from the land and had no real understanding where my food came from or what it took to get it to me. There are few experiences that transform strangers into friends than that of a shared meal. This bill would financially help those farmers who would like to cultivate that kind of community. It'll strengthen the local economy. Being able to offer that kind of value-added product brings our part-time farming venture into serious contention to a full-time possibility. A finished plate of food provides the greatest margin of profit within any particular food chain when considering the work and labor invested. Not only does this help the existing farmer, but it may even revive the farming spirit in that couple who has always desired to work their own land to raise or grow something. But when they would run the numbers in the past, they would always come to the same conclusion that the only viable option for them is just to mow the grass until they save enough money to have the land divided into buildable lots. The result being no fencing, no barns, no garden, greenhouse, no agricultural progress. But House Bill 135 changes that farming dream into a financially viable option as it opens up brand new doors and causes creative juices to flow again concerning the question, what else can we do with our land? Last reason is less measurable or tangible, but more important, namely that spirit that accompanies this would-be law. This law would breed greater freedom and more liberty, and freedom and liberty grown from the best possible place, a place called common assumption. Common assumption refers to those freedoms that most people assume they have based on nothing more than their idea of what it means to be an American. You may find it interesting to know that most people who visit our farm believe that we already have the right to do what 135 would allow us to do. And their surprise when they find out otherwise stems from this common assumption. How refreshing it is to hear of a bill that, if passed, would push back on this regulation nation. I want to thank Delegate Bell for putting it forward, and thank this committee for considering it, and I ask you to support it.
Thanks, sir. Thank you, Scott.